Kirby is a pink puffball only concerned with smiling, sleeping, and eating as much as a teen athlete. But in today's society, no one can afford that without income. Which is why today, I'll be helping him out and getting him a nice job based on his unique skill set. Our ranking will be determined by the median yearly income of someone with a profession specific to his copy ability in the United States. This job must be able to be found on salary.com. Then we don't have to work with jobs like hitman or meth scientist, because Kirby's a stand-up citizen and doesn't want to deal with those things. I'll be going through the list from lowest income to highest income. And finally, we are getting rid of the copy ability and the ghost copy ability, as they're really just Kirby's copy ability, but fancier. So let's start faffing around with the rules and get right into it. First, we'll go over the ones that make less than $50,000 a year. First up is Animal. Animal, I'm saying, is a pet, which technically doesn't make any money, but love is priceless. Next, we have Bubble and Cleaning, who will both be a maid, and those will make $25,940 a year. Next, we have a lot of pest controllers. First is Beetle. You gotta be the bug to kill the bug. Next, we have Freeze and Ice, Bug, and Frozenness. Don't mix. Then we have Poison. I don't think I have to say much about this. Finally, Spider, because Spider eat bug. All of these pest controllers are making $31,402 a year. After this, we have Wheel, being a taxi driver, and that'll make $35,800 a year. Up next, we have a lot of demolition workers, because it's easy. First up, Bomb, Explodey Demolition, synonymous. We have Burning and Fire, because, they could be infinite sources of energy, but in the American job market, that's not what we're looking for. We're looking for demolition. Next, we have Hammer, Kirby Smash, and finally, Metal and Stone. They're just big, buff, hard, hitty things. It's perfect. Each of these demolition workers are making $40,112 a year. Water comes in next. I'm assuming Water knows water, so it can be a water plant operator, and that will make $46,406 a year. Then the cook ability is a chef, making $47,776 a year. And the final one for under $50,000 is Magic. The Magic ability is built to look like a magician, so a professional magician makes $49,000 a year. Next up, we have all the abilities making between $50,000 and $75,000. First up is Sleep. They're on a bed constantly. They must be great at furniture design. So they will be making $53,228 a year. Next up, Artist can be an artist. I know, shocking. And they make $55,527 a year. Next up, we have a lot of actors / performers. First up is Circus. A circus is just a performance, so they can be a performer. Next up is Minnie. Minnie can be the star of Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. I haven't watched the movie myself. I'm assuming that's what it's like. Next up can be Ninja. Ninjago! And get a job. Next, Parasol. Imagine Mary Poppins, but slightly less dangerous. Next up, Sword. If they look like Link, they can act like Link. Whip. Just imagine Illinois Kirby running away from a boulder. So dramatic, so powerful. And finally, for the performers, Yo-Yo. A yo-yo guy came to my elementary school once. He can be a performer. All of these guys are making $56,980 a year. We also have a long line of electricians. I'm assuming if they can zap, they can fix complicated machines. The zappers are Beam, Laser, Plasma, and Spark. And they are all making $62,623 a year. Finally, Leaf can be a photographer, because nature is great for photographing. And they're making $65,339 a year. Now we got all the abilities making Kirby between $75,000 and $100,000 a year. We begin with the ones I deem good enough to be construction foremans, those being Needle and Cutter. They make $77,035 a year. Next up, we have a lot of pro wrestlers. Most of these guys are made to look like wrestlers, those being Backdrop, High Jump, suplex, fire, and throw. But we also have the Smash Bros ability. And what is Elite Smash if not professional wrestling? It's all scripted. They are all making $83,061 a year. Now, for Spear, we get into a little bit of semantics. There's a classic Spear move, which is the Heli Spear ability. And I'm going to count this as helicoptering experience, which means they can be a helicopter pilot, which will make them $96,772 a year. Bell can be a pastor, because churches have bells in them. And Cupid can also be a pastor, because if Cupid came down from above, people would probably listen to him. Both of those guys are making $97,404 a year. Finally, you gotta be the weather to know the weather, which is why Tornado would make a great meteorologist, making $97,564 a year. Finally, we get into the fun ones, those making over $100,000 a year. Archer has some sort of projectile and a pretty cool hat, so they can be the chief of police. And he is making $108,700 a year. Next up, mirror. The most important thing to fashion is mirrors, so if you are a mirror, you're a great fashionista. So Kirby can be a high-level fashion designer, making $128,416 a year. To be a pilot, you need 5,000 hours of flight experience, and Kirby has that. So I said basically everything that can fly can be a pilot. Those who can fly are balloon, jet, UFO, missile, and wing. And they're all making $136,801 a year. Now we get on to the top three. Number 3 is staff. I'm assuming that it can be the chief of staff. I don't really know what that is, but probably. And he could make $213,000 a year. Number 2 is ESP. If you can read minds, you can probably be a pretty good lawyer, which will make you $227,790 a year. And finally, our most profitable ability is doctor, because doctors get paid money. He is making $231,000 a year. Now, some of you die-hard Kirby fans might be saying, Caleb, where's Ball? We want Ball. And I hear you, but to be honest, Ball has baffled me. What job could a Ball possibly have? That is why I will sit here in a ball until I figure it out. Until next time.